The annual NBA on Christmas Day continues. 5 of the best gifts anyone could ask for. The slate highlighted by Mavs, Lakers, ABC, and ESPN. I will be at that game. All 5 amazing matchups also available on the ESPN app. All right, guys, we've been counting down to the NBA season, but the countdown is almost over because the season begins tonight. And you know what that means. The Jump's previously on segment. It's the final one because here we go. We are catching you up from where one of the most high-profile teams in the NBA returning from hiatus. Here is what happened since the last time you saw them. It's time for, oh yes, previously on the LA Lakers.
We just want our respect. Our organization want their respect. Laker Nation want their respect. And I want my damn respect too.
Every playoff journey is incredibly hard to get to this moment. But how much did this one feel to you like survival of the fittest?
I think you just said it, Rach. I mean, survival of the fittest. And so for us, it makes the outcome much more sweeter.
Step in the kitchen.
Oh, LeBron! Say it with your chest! Hammer time for LeBron James. You can't touch this.
Okay. You call your family and they say, no, you're not coming home. What? Go win this championship and then come home.
Here's Davis, 4-3 in the win. Oh, it's good! Anthony Davis has won it for the Lakers!
That was Mamba right there. Yeah, Mamba mentality. Big time shot, AD.
LeBron James caps off his 17th year with a triple-double in an NBA championship clincher. This historic 2020 NBA championship belongs to the Los Angeles Lakers.
Ain't seen a duo like this in a long time.
You said earlier tonight, I heard my whole career be more like him. We know that him is, of course, Michael Jordan. This title is going to reignite all those debates. Do you see yourself at the center of that discussion?
It's not for me to question or wonder or debate. But more importantly, at the end of my career, I just hope I made a lot of people proud for the way I approach the game.
All right, we're skipping the cliffhanger that we normally do. Since the Lakers won the title, we know how it ended, but let's get straight to the plot twist. It begins with the Lakers prying Montrezl Harrell, 6th Man of the Year, away from the rival Clippers. They also traded for Harell Schroder, acquired Marc Gasol. Richard, what do you think these additions bring to the defending champs?
Okay, so the one issue with the Lakers, people talked about their bench and their second unit and could they score when Bron was out of the game. That's including with AD on the court. They weren't, their offensive efficiency wasn't that great. My thing is, it's very rare that the defending champions can win the offseason. But in order to win the offseason, in my opinion, guys like Montrez and Schroeder are going to have to make sacrifices. This isn't the Clippers. This isn't OKC. You have to fit into what they're doing and then excel while fitting in. So that'll be the one question for the Lakers as they repeat this year.
Yeah, talent-wise, they got better. But when I look at those names they lost, you know, you lost Rondo, who was a championship player.
Yeah,
you know, he understood the moment. Danny Green, he's a championship player. He understands the moment. JaVale McGee, another champion.
Player.
And those type of experience, having that in your locker room is very valuable, more valuable than talent sometimes. And
yeah, but now you got a room full of champions.
Yeah, now you have a room full of championships. But, you know, when it comes down to it, and you got these guys, they're going to be getting big minutes in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And you know, when they get deep in the playoffs, I like those guys that got that type of experience, who understand the moment. But it's always good to have fresh energy, the guys who aren't bored with the moment, guys who are hungry for that now.
For that first championship.
First championship. So that's also a plus also to have these guys.
Well, look, we usually see when a team wins a title, they end up somewhat overpaying. Some of their deal is up is like, well, hey, I was a big part of this. Like, you got to pay me too, and that kind of thing. And no one wants to break up a championship team, and those contracts can sometimes end up weighing on that team as it tries to repeat or go forward. The Lakers took a different approach. They were like, enjoy the big payoff that you're going to get from having just won a ring somewhere else.
Yeah.
We will be stocking some new blood here.
They just bullied the free agency.
Yeah, they did.
They were just like, come on.
The Trez and like how you get
and we don't even talk about Gasol.
That's what I'm saying. Like the bench is a problem. Okay, well we're gonna go get the 6th man and the runner-up for the 6th man that are both 28 years old.
And a former defensive player of the year and a champion.
Yeah, okay.
Oh my gosh.
Must be nice to be in LA, be a Laker, and have LeBron James. Here are a few games that the Lakers fans should binge watch this season. Tonight against the Clippers, big one. Christmas Day against the Mavericks. Two that, of course, immediately jump off the page. Paul, should the Lakers be on upset alert against Luka and the Mavs on Christmas?
Lakers has got championship hangover. They're not even worried about this game like the Clippers are. If they lose, so what? It's another game. You know, the Lakers is going to be there when it counts.
Lakers
Please believe that.
They ain't worried about home court. They ain't worried about anything.
No.
They're worried about getting to game 60 healthy and intact, and then they'll worry about everything else.
So no Kristaps Porzingis on Christmas Day.
You know what? I'll change that. They're going to be up for this game.
Yeah.
You know, there's going to be games like they're going to coast through the regular season, but the big games, the national games, they'll be up for this one.
Yeah. LeBron versus Luka.
I expect LeBron to put on
fireworks.
the show.
Oh, well, he knows.
That's must-see TV, by the way.
Bron sees Luka, and it's just like, okay, like you're that guy. Like you're one of the people that I want to. Same with Zion, Tatum. He sees those guys and he's like, I'm going to continue sending a message every single time that we play against each other, just to let them know. You know, when you went against MJ, as this is one of the young boys. Okay, I'm going to go at him every time because I know he's going to come at me.
LeBron gave him a nice triple-double the last time we played. I remember.
But Luka's given him triple-doubles back too over the past few games.
You got to get the win. You got to get the win.
No, I totally agree. It's just interesting to me because Luka clearly patterned so much of his game on the way LeBron plays. I mean, literally had him on his wall when he was growing up. We're reaching that point with players coming into the league.
Idols become rivals.
Exactly. And so it's so fun to me to see them go at each other because of the styles there. All right, spoiler alert time for the Lakers. They have the shortest odds to win an NBA title this season, according to Caesars William Hill. Not a surprise, Richard. Do you see the Lakers repeating as champions? What is your official call?
I always say this. I always preface this with health. If the Lakers are healthy, they will be the champion. Like it's going to be too much. I like the Brooklyn Nets, but again, health is going to be a concern for them because they have two guys coming off of injuries and major injury in Kevin Durant. So Brooklyn, I can see them making it to the finals, and then I think Milwaukee and Nets in the finals, but I think the Lakers are the champions.
That would be a fun NBA finals.
That would be a great NBA finals.
They were the favorite last year, but they should be the overwhelmingly favored this year. If I didn't think they was going to do it, I guarantee they will this year. And so, like you said, if they're healthy, they should win the title with this roster they have.
All right. Well, we will see starting tonight. Coming up, guys, Kawhi Leonard.
People are picking the Lakers, but people are watching the Clippers to see how all this change works out.
Yeah, I agree with you. If Draymond had been playing, and would have been able to match it with KD, that would have caught my eyes a little bit more. But since that's not happening, it's got to be the Lakers.
You know,
the Clippers.
Draymond's going to start stuff.
Yeah, he's going to start something. They had their little beef.
Even if it's fabricated, he's just going to be like, you ain't on this side no more.
That would have gave me more interest in that game. But since that's not happening, I got to say the Lakers and the Clippers. The Clippers should have, like, a chip on their shoulder.
How angry do you think the Clippers should be coming out tonight?
Like, I would be like so disappointed because that season was disappointing to them that they didn't even get to the conference finals.
Right.
And so the ring ceremony tonight, you know what I'll be doing? I'll be sitting out there taking notes. Like, look, fellas, that should have been us. I'm taking notes. This is going to be us next year, getting our rings on opening night. I'm taking notes. A lot of teams like to go to the locker room.
Sit there and watch
Let's sit there and watch and take the notes and let this be a learning experience for y'all to be able to come back next year and have y'all ring ceremony.
Do you think, you know Ty Lue well. Do you think he's going to have his team sitting out there?
Yeah, but I'm going to say this. A couple days later, that's the more intriguing game. Because I don't think they have a beef with the Lakers. They didn't lose to the Lakers. They just didn't meet the expectations for that matchup. The real beef comes on Christmas Day when they get to play.
What you mean? This is the battle for L.A. No. You got two contenders in one building.
What I'm saying
this is beef against the Lakers.
2 days later, they play against the Denver Nuggets, the team that knocked them out.
I'm not worried about that.
Well, they should be.
They worried about the battle for L.A. and the respect because when they go out to a restaurant, if you got a Laker or the Clipper in line,
Lakers could lose.
The Clippers going to be in the back.
The Lakers could lose by 100 and it won't mean nothing. It won't be nothing.
No, it won't mean nothing.
It won't be nothing. But that's what I'm saying. So for them, if you want to have a chip on your shoulder, don't look at the champion. Look at the team that knocked you out.
No, it's always going to be a battle for L.A.
Oh yeah.
When you're a Clipper, and you take the back seat all the time. You even play under the Lakers arena.
Yeah.
Until you get your arena and win a championship and get your identity, it's always going to be beef.
This is coming from a former Clipper.
Listen,
hey, Paul, ask Richard which game he's calling on Christmas Day. Could it be Could it be Clippers Nuggets?
Not saying I wanted to give a little bit of foreshadowing, but yeah, I'm going to be doing a lot of conversation around that. But also the Miami New Orleans game. I'm the only individual.
You're going to make it to both arenas, huh?
Well, no, I'm just doing it remotely. Okay. They looked at all of the broadcast team. They said Mark Jackson, Van Gundy. They were just like, who likes their family the least? who will want to work?